Great, welcome to a Body Sculpt. I'm Christine. We're going through 60 minutes full body work today. You're going to want to grab a set of dumbbells. I have a heavier and a lighter pair, but you can just grab one set of medium. That will work just as well. We're going to start here with a body weight warm up and then get into the main segment of class. So let's just start by taking some shoulder rolls to the back. We've got to loosen up our upper body here. Get ourselves ready to go. Feel those shoulders roll away from your ears, muscles rolling down your back. From here, we're gonna roll those arms up and overhead. Big inhale, exhale, drive those elbows straight down your body. 2 more times just like this. Inhale up, exhale, drive those elbows down and in. 1 more time, inhale and exhale. We're gonna take those arms out to the side, legs come wide. You're gonna do a little shift, feeling those obliques start to activate the sides of your core. Inhales and exhales. We're going for our cross toe reach in 3, 2. You're gonna sink your hips to the back, reach down to top your hands, your opposite foot. One more just like this. 2 and 1. At the bottom, we're gonna hold down low. We're gonna take a little spinal twist here. So you can bend your knees, and then you're just gonna open up one side, stack the shoulders, look up at the ceiling, return back center, bend the knees even more, open up towards that other side. Coming back center as you take a deep knee bend and then roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And you're gonna bring your legs just under shoulder, or just about shoulder width apart. Hands to heart center. We're gonna start to squat it down and up. So we're setting this squat form right in the beginning of class to maintain good form. So your knees are staying behind your toes. Our weight is in the heels of our feet. Our belly buttons hold the spine. Our back is nice and flat, and our chest is up tall. You don't have to get too low in these squats just yet. We're warming up our quads right now. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Find the glute engagement. It's inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Up, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it down low right here. We're gonna add some little pulses in. So it's 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Inhale, exhale, relax. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna step our legs closer together. Narrow squat stance, down, all the way up. Just the same as a regular squat, except now you're feeling a little bit more glute engagement at the top. So we're gonna start with a lower body segment as our first segment in class today. So we really wanna feel like our legs are getting warm and ready to go for our first segment. Let's hold it down in 3, 2, hold it low right here. Pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start to take that back foot and tap it straight back behind. Notice my hips are hinged. Weight is in the heel of my front foot. Core is tight, I'm just tapping behind. Your front leg is nice and stable and nice and low. You're gonna feel it warming up. Option right here, we're gonna start to drive the knee towards the chest, finding the balance. Now 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna send that leg to the back. Now we're gonna stand up a little taller in our chest, and we're gonna lower that back knee down. It's staggered, or it's just stationary lunges here. Up 4, 3, feeling those quads warming up. Let's hold it low right here. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping that leg in, hinging back at the hips. Start to take one leg, tap it behind. Opposite leg as before. Sinking 1 inch lower in that standing leg. And when you're ready, you can start to drive the arms, drive the knee up to your chest. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg back, chest up tall this time. Stationary lunges here. 90 degrees in the legs. My weight is in the heel of the front foot. Toes up the back foot. You got it. 3, 2. Let's hold it low. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna lift up nice and tall, big stretch. You're gonna fold it over and you're gonna walk it out to a plank. We gotta engage those core muscles right from the start of the class. You're rolling your shoulders away from your ears. In this plank position, you can hold here, you can drop the knee, or you can start to drive your opposite knee to the opposite elbow. 20 seconds to hold here, your knees in 6 inches in front of your fingertips. Drop those knees, sink your hips back towards your heels. Take a quick child's pose and open up your hips. All right. From this child's pose position, we're going to take it back up to a standing position. So we're going to slowly walk it back up. I just admitted something.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with our lower body segment for the day. So we're gonna start off with weighted squats. So I would grab your heavier set of weights. If you have them, you can keep them right by your hips or right by your chest. We're going down for our squats here. Down and up, down and up. A little bit more use to this squat position as we're going to see it a lot in class today. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold up tall, nice and tall here. We're going to sink our hips to the back. We're coming into our deadlift. So with this deadlift, you're sinking your butt to the back. You're letting your weight slide right down your legs, and then you're coming up and squeezing your glutes. It's a hip hinge, so your back stays flat, your chin stays tucked. We don't want to round at the top of our back. Our shoulders always stay above our hips. And then come up and squeeze the glutes. You're going to have to take the first couple nice and slow till you get the motion down. Three more deadlifts. Core is super tight on this one. We're inhaling down, exhaling up. At the top, we're gonna hold our weights right by our hips. We're back to those regular squats. This one is knee dominant, so we're bending right from our knees at the beginning. Squeeze the glutes at the top. It's in. Exhale. You can keep these by your chest, 2. We got 4, 3, 2. Standing up tall, back to the deadlift, hip hinge. Send those butt to the back. You're gonna have to slightly bend your knees to protect your hamstrings, but the whole time you're feeling like your butt is pressing against that back wall. All right, 3 more deadlifts. One more time through. Let those weights right at your hips or your chest. Deep squats, we're gonna lower in these squats the third time around. 4, 3, 2, last one, a deadlift position. Master these deadlifts here. You want to keep your shoulders back away from your ears. We're combining these moves at the top, so you gotta be ready with these deadlifts. Last 2. Watch me for the change. It's gonna be a deadlift down, picking up those weights. Elbows come in, deep squat at the bottom. Deadlift, inhale up, elbows in, deep squat at the bottom. Combining these moves here. Good. One is looking great. You gotta breathe. The last 10 seconds with these 2 moves. Finishing off your last one, and we're gonna hold it low in this squat position. We're going down for those 8 pulses. Finish it with me here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right away, we're gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna find a quadruped position here. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Shoulders roll away from the ears. We're coming into a beast position. In this beast, you can hold here, or you can start to walk into a plank. So it's in, out, out, in, out, out. Good. Keep it nice and stable in those hips. Shoulders stacked right over top of the wrist. We got a couple more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's take it down to that quadruped position. From here, we're gonna take the forearm of one side down. So take the forearm of the right side down onto the mat, and then extend the left leg out long. Flex through that back heel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna gaze to the side of the shoulder that's up, and then you're gonna drive the knee into the elbow. So that leg comes long. It's a glute exercise here. So you're driving that knee to the side of your body, straight in towards your elbow. Come back square with the hips, and then to the side. You gotta keep the back flat. Push everything away from the mat. You really should be feeling it in the glute here. We got 4 more drives. 2, hold that leg back, square off the hips, flex through the foot. We're just going for little pulses. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that foot down. We're gonna switch sides here. So forearm is down on the other side, leg extends, drive that knee in. All glute. Notice everything has to push away from the mat. So slightly turn to the side of the straight arm. 6 more knee drives. 6, 5, let's go for 4, 3, 2, we're gonna extend that leg back, square off the hips, little pulses, flex through the foot. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning back to quadruped. Roll those shoulders back away from the ears. We're coming back up to beast, holding here, or you can start to walk it out, out, in once again. Remember, if your wrists are hurting, you can come down to a straight forearm plank as well. 10 seconds to go here. We got it. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop those knees down. Coming back to the original side we started with. That forearm is down. Legs extended, knee is flat. So we're adding a little bit of a change here. If you want to keep with your knee coming straight in towards your elbow, or you can come in, kick out, drive back. So it's drive, kick, extend back behind. The kick is just an extra option. You don't need to have it. Good, 2 more just like this. And dropping that leg down. We're gonna switch the side, switching it to the opposite side here. Option is to add the kick. So we got 3 more to go. And on this last one, you're gonna make that kick nice and strong, and then return back to quadruped position. Coming back into that beast plank one last time here. So beast plank position, walk it out, out, in, 20 seconds on the clock. Make this one our best yet. Good, last 5. You see nice flat backs here in 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna walk it all the way back to standing. Roll it up. We're grabbing a hold of those hand weights once again. So from here, we're gonna stagger the stance. So you have 1 foot back behind. It's a unilateral movement, and you're gonna return back to that deadlift we saw at the beginning. So your weight is coming down that front foot, and you're still sending your butt to the back, but the heel of the back foot is up here. So it's mainly gonna be on the front leg, and you're mainly bending through that back leg here. If you feel more comfortable doing the regular deadlift, you can return it back to that, but give this one a try. Getting used to the movement. Back is flat. It's that hip hinge, just like the deadlift. 2 more. On that top, you're gonna stand it up, and we're gonna take the leg that's back behind, and we're gonna curtsy lunge it back. So it's curtsy lunge down and back up. We're gonna stay nice and staggered stance with this one for now. If this is hurting your knees, you can go right back to that regular lunge. You're gonna want space between both your legs to get that full range of motion. 4, 2, and 1. Return back to the staggered stance. Legs are pretty close together with this one. Back to the staggered stance deadlift. Butt comes to the back, back is flat. A lot on the legs, but we're overloading the legs right at the beginning of class, so hold in there with me. 2 more. Standing up tall and back to that curtsy lunge. Let's inhale, exhale for 4, 2, and 1. We're gonna combine the motion here. So it's 1 staggered stance deadlift, 1 curtsy lunge, 1 staggered stance, 1 curtsy lunge. Repeating through that pattern here. We got 20 to 30 seconds on the clock with this side. Let's go. Seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Let's shake out that standing leg. I know it's a lot on that one side. We're gonna hit the other side and we'll be done with these 2 moves. So opposite leg extends back behind, heel comes up, ready for that staggered stance deadlift here. Just like you felt on the opposite side. And hinge starts from that hip hinge. So just thinking about hip hinge, butt back. Let's go, last 2. Standing up tall, send that leg back behind. Find space between both legs. Curtsy lunge, down and up. Targeting the inner part of the thigh here. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to staggered stance. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, curtsy lunge to the back. 8 total. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, combining the motion together here. It's that staggered stance deadlift. Curtsy lunge to the back, flow through. Good. 10 seconds. Perfecting that form. Last 3, 2, and 1. You can stand it up and shake those legs out. We're gonna drop the weights down towards the ground. We're gonna come back to the mat here. So from here, we're starting in that quadruped position. You're gonna extend out for that bird dog position, gazing over your front thumb, and then driving your elbow to the knee underneath the body. Taking it one side at a time. That's 3. Your back is gonna round out as you drive the elbow towards the knee. Last 1. Taking it to the other side. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it down in quadruped position. You're gonna send your leg straight out to the side, so it's a fire hydrant here. You're opening up, keeping everything else in your body nice and still. In the glute here. Let's go ahead and hold this knee up at the top. We got 8 pulses. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your wrists are hurting at any point, let's go onto our fists. You can use your weight or you can come down to your forearm. Don't let your wrist bother you too much in this position. Let's take it to the other side. Hold this spine back is super flat. We're gonna hold that knee up at the top. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back to those bird dog crunches here. Drive in. Two and 1. Take it to that opposite side. Working on a little bit of rotary stability with this one as well. It's a good movement. You want to get that full range of motion here. 4, 3, drive it in for 2 and 1. We're back to those fire hydrants. This time, your option is to add that kick up. So it's fire hydrant out, kick up towards the ceiling. Don't make it a huge kick. It's nice and controlled and slow. I know your butt is probably on fire, but that is the purpose here. You want to feel it right in the beginning of class, and then we'll scratch the legs. So keep working with me here. We're gonna hold it up at the top. Remember, if your wrists are hurting, go to your fists. We got pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch. Hold that knee up at the top, or heel up, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna stand it all the way back up to standing position. You can use a lighter set of weights or both weights. I'm just gonna stick with one weight for this one because that's a little bit harder. Our last lower body segment here. Stick with me. So you're gonna do a side lunge to the side and just come back center. This one takes a lot of concentration because you have to stay completely square to the front of the room. Don't let that knee come out to the side. You gotta keep it square here. So if you wanna lower the weight or just take it one weight, do that. So we're gonna hold center right here. This time, we're gonna go for a forward lunge. So you're gonna set your weight into the front foot and you're gonna bend both knees. If this hurts too much on that front knee joint, take it to the back. It's easier to the back. It's an extra challenge in the front. Good. 2 more to the front. And we're taking it back to the side here. Good. One leg stays straight, butt sinks to the back. Inhale down, exhale up. 3 more. Palm in center, getting ready for those front lunges. we're combining it on this side. So it's side lunge, come center, core tight, front lunge. Job. 10 more seconds with this combination. How many more can you get in? Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice job. Ready for the other side? Join me when you're ready. Just side lunge first. Keep that front knee square to the front of the room. Coming up center, front lunge. It may even feel harder on your weaker side. So you may want to take it to that backwards lunge. One more side, one more time. Just side lunges. Lots of muscular endurance today. 3, 2. Last one, front lunge. 4, 3. Inhale, exhale, last one. 20 to 30 seconds here with this combination. Make it your best combination yet today. Seconds here. Jab for 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lower that weight down to the ground. Good job. You're gonna join me in a sideline position here. So right away, one knee can stay down, and you can open up and stack the shoulders, or you can come all the way up to that side plank position. So take your time, get into it here, and then we're gonna hold for 20 seconds. So remember, you can drop one knee down, add that kickstand, or stack the shoulders. In 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna lower down, you're gonna find a sideline position here. Belly bump pulls this side. If someone to come around and punch you in the stomach, you have to keep those core muscles super tight here. Don't slack on the core. We're gonna come up to hip height, down to hip height with that top leg. It's ab and abductors. Good. So it's outer and inner thigh here. We worked a lot of quads, a lot of hamstrings. We gotta hit the inner and outer. So you're gonna hold it up. You're gonna do little pulses. It's a 1-inch movement for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start to take some toe circles with that top leg. You gotta overload this to be able to feel that body weight. So we're gonna do a lot of high repetitions. Go ahead, reverse those toe circles. And then we're gonna form a little triangle here. So you're gonna go down in the center, down back behind the other leg. Keep the core tight. You got this. Heading into the new year, you wanna be as strong as possible. Taking 2 more big triangles. And then on that last one, we're gonna take that top leg over top of the bottom, start to lift the bottom leg up and back down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can take it down, legs come long. You can either just flip over onto the other side, or if you want to switch to the other side of your mat, we're going to hit the other side for the side plank first. Seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, lower down. And we're gonna lift the leg up, down, and up. Tight here. Let's start to pulse it up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to take those toe circles forward. And then toe circles to the back. We're gonna turn it into those triangles. So down, center, down. Taking 2 more of these big triangles, and we're taking the top leg over top of the bottom. Start to lift the bottom leg. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so from here, we're gonna wanna grab we're gonna stay down for now, but you'll probably wanna grab a heavier and a lighter set of weights, if not just one medium set. And we're gonna come down onto our back. We're transitioning to some upper body, so good job with the lower body. You can take a deep breath, done with that. So from here, we're gonna do a little chest press action here. So we're gonna do it single arm. So you're just gonna concentrate on a 45-degree angle in the arm. And you're gonna concentrate on pushing this weight straight up to the top of your knee. So it's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One arm at a time. We're doing it unilateral. Most likely your non-dominant arm is weaker than your dominant, so we're gonna single it out here. So one doesn't overcompensate for the other. We got 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna switch the side, opposite arm coming up. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do 8 both arms, 8. Bring those weights together, push them towards your knees. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna take those weights right beside your body. If you have a lighter set, you'll probably wanna switch to those. If not, that's okay. So we're gonna do some chest flies here. So this time, you're keeping a soft bend in your elbow, and you're really opening your arms up wide to the side. And exhale. We got 4, 3, 2, and one. We're gonna set those weights down towards the ground. We're coming back to our heavier chest press here. Push it up, single arm it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch this side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both arms for 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those chest flies. We got it. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Good job with the chest flies here. All right, you're gonna take your lighter set of weights. You're still gonna keep them in your hands. You're gonna take them right over top. So we're just gonna take one at a time actually, but you're gonna take one lighter weight down and you're gonna watch me here. So your knee that's bent is gonna have the weight that has, or is the side with the weight. And then you're gonna come on to your forearm as you come up. So you're gazing up at the weight and you're coming onto your forearm and leaning into that side. So forearm, leaning into that side. So hopefully you can see me enough that this makes sense. It's like a half sit-up position, but you have some assist with that forearm. Good, 2 more. And we're gonna switch this side. So opposite leg comes up, leaning up into this. Good, 3 more. 2 and 1. So on your way down, you're still gonna stay down on the ground. We're gonna have a tricep extension here. So your option is to extend your legs at the same time that you tricep skull crusher down. You may have to use a little heavier weight here. It's a 90-degree angle in your arm as you extend the legs going forward. Back is down. Good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take one leg up with the weight in the hand, other leg long, coming back onto your forearm and lifting up. Just like we saw before. And keep it going on that side. All right, so we got 2 more, and then we're gonna switch the side in 3, 2, 1. Let's switch the side. Okay. I have a 10:30 section. Okay. In here.
Dude, perfect.
All right, so we're switching to those skull crusher leg extensions.
How long is your 10:30?
And
An hour. Okay, you go there.
this one? Okay.
And then I have to come back and teach him here. So you're done going there.
Okay. Last 3, 2, and 1. Yep. All right, so now you can stand up off the floor. Good work with those moves here. So you'll probably want to grab back a hold of your heavier set of weights. We're gonna run through some bicep curls here. So your hands are right by your waist, and we're gonna come up for that full bicep curl. So you wanna keep your elbows right beside your body. If you need to, you can single it out at any point. It's exhale on the way up, inhale on the way back down. Three, 2, and 1. We're gonna keep those weights right by our shoulders. We're gonna turn the wrist and we're gonna press it straight up for an overhead press. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This one you may have to single out as well. We just got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those weights all the way back down, back to bicep curls. Good. Way to breathe. Let's keep those weights up by our shoulders here. Getting ready to turn the wrist. Overhead press. You can use a little bit of assist from your knees if those weights are heavy, and make it a push press. Four more. 2, and 1. We're combining the motion here. So it's bicep curl, turn the wrist, shoulder press up. 20 to 30 seconds with this segment here. Job. Finishing off your last 2 reps. And on this last one, you can keep those weights right beside your body. We're gonna send our butt to the back here, and we're gonna do a bent over row. So what we're gonna do to have some support is we're actually gonna kick one leg back, find a 45-degree angle in that back leg, and then you can drop or hold the other weight, and then you're gonna drive elbow in towards your belly button. Good. Really drive it in here. Feeling this in the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna step it center. You're gonna do a halo around your head. So you're taking it in front and then switching it back behind. You have a bend in your elbows, all the way around your head, all the way back. Good. Working the shoulders here, core is tight. You got 2 more, and then we're getting ready to switch to that other side, bent over row position. Find the knee for support and take the elbows straight up towards your belly button and back behind. Eight, 7, 6, 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna come back center. We're gonna do those halos again. Good. 3, 2, starting with the side that you started with originally for the bent over row. Got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step in center, halo. Good. 3 more. And final time on this opposite side for the bent over row. You got 8. Keep that back flat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna drop both of the weights down towards the ground. Good job with those bent over rows. We're gonna switch it down back to the mat here. So you're gonna come to a push-up position. You can start on your knees or on your toes. You're gonna lower down, full range of motion, down towards the ground. Try to get as low as you can, making sure you're squeezing your butt. Your core is tight here. We're on the final home stretch of this class. Breathe through with me. Last 2. And on this next one, you're gonna lower it all the way down towards the ground. We're gonna hit our Supermans. We gotta hit a little bit of lower back here. So take it nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing up to a full plank position this time. We're gonna start to drive the knees in towards our chest. We got 20 seconds of mountain climbers here. Take it as fast or as slow as you wanna go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees or stay on your toes. One more time through, back to push-ups. Down, Superman position, on a 2 count. It's nice and slow. Two more, and rest down as you push up into this position. We're gonna go for 20 more seconds of mountain climbers. Final push of the day. Let's push it. All you got left in the tank right here. We end out this upper body half on a strong note. Let's go. 10 seconds. We got 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Sink it to a child's pose. Awesome work. A lot of high reps. A lot of weight. You guys killed it. Good. Really stretch out the back here. And we're going to tuck it to a down dog position here. Let those shoulders relax away from the ears. Just walk out the legs. Pressing those heels deep in towards the mat. And then we're gonna slowly walk it all the way in and reach towards the toes. Go ahead, shake your head, yes. And no, release any tension in that upper body. And then as you roll up, take a shoulder roll to the back. One arm's coming right across the chest. So feel free to take 5 more minutes after class to keep stretching. But overall, great work today. Thanks for coming to Body Sculpt. We're gonna end with 2 big inhales and exhales. It's inhale and exhale one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good work.